how does sense of place affect what you look at and what you're interested
Yeah. Well, I actually have written a lot. I've traveled a lot. I wrote a book about Mexico.
in? Right.
I've worked a lot and written a lot about India. I've worked a lot on South India projects and sustainability and the environment. And just recently, I covered the whole DREAM Act debate in Texas pretty
Mm-hmm.
closely. But I think you've touched on a point. I only write about things that really I feel I can throw myself into 110%. And I think you really touched on a big role of my writing is dealing with a sense of place, a sense of community, and a sense of these movements for some sort of social justice. I feel like my role as a participatory journalist, but also as a real advocate, as someone who's a chronicler of the front lines, is to go to communities where normally a lot of journalists don't want to go, who don't want to do the research, who don't want to do the background sort of historical research to give a better context to what's happening. There's a lot of people who sort of parachute into the coal fields and write their quick and dirty story and then get out. And I've really spent years, if not decades, trying to really understand these regions. I wrote a book on Appalachia called The United States of Appalachia that really looked at this whole backbone of America's southeastern forest and hills and mountains and really what it means to America. And I think that's really my role as a cultural historian, is to go beyond sort of the daily beat to really get to the nitty gritty of what it means to live in these places and what it has meant for years, really their cultural history.